Hello everyone, how are you doing? My name is Michael, and I'm here with my co-founders Vlad and Serena, who is also my wife. Together we are Monday, and we are publishing a tool that will help nutritionists, health coaches, and health experts to scale their business. I came to Romania 12 years ago to open up the first fitness club in the country. And was here I met my wife Serena, and we discovered we share the same passion, which is to help and inspire people live healthier. And together we built the largest fitness company in the country. Today World Class Romania has over 70,000 members and is the biggest driver in promoting a healthy lifestyle. Simultaneously, as CEO of World Class International, I managed over 100 clubs in 11 countries. During this journey, me and my wife has been working with hundreds of nutritionists, health coaches, personal trainers, doctors. And these people are really good in what they're doing. But we learn that despite their passion and knowledge, they can only reach a very small number of people. Why? Because they are limited to one-on-one consultations, email and Skype, or if they're really successful, they get an opportunity to write a book. That's it. In 2018, the most scalable tool for these experts is to write a book. And we intend to change that. That's why we left World Class and started Monday. With Monday, we provide a scalable tool for these experts where they can create lifestyle plans consisting of meal plan, physical activity, and daily inspiration. This combined with tools like grocery list, integration with meal delivery apps, analytics, and machine learning gives these experts a super powerful tool so they can scale their business and reach a global audience. We launched here in Romania in May this year with 4 very well-known experts in Romania. After 6 weeks, we have 8,000 downloads and about 75 people have purchased the plan. So how does it work? Let's take Serena as an example. She is a certified health coach. As with most health coaches around the world, she was struggling to reach a big audience. So now on Monday, she compiled her knowledge into a 5-week plan consisting of a vegetarian meal plan, a yoga plan where they used to do yoga 3 days a week, and a daily inspiration video where she talks about nutrition and lifestyle hacks. After a few weeks, she has 3,000 downloads. She didn't spend €1 in marketing. She only used the tools that we provided, and she used it towards a social media network. And this is just the beginning. Now it's super easy for her to create new plans and to reach a global audience. And there's a lot of people like her. In the US alone, there are 400,000 health coaches, nutritionists, and fitness experts. And health coaching is the fastest growing occupation in the US right now. And it will be for the next 10 years. Because there's a huge demand for it. In the US alone, there's 100 million people living with chronic health conditions caused by improper lifestyle. So imagine our tool in the hands of these experts, creating a network effect, and we can really tackle a global problem. Our business model is based on revenue sharing, where we keep 30 to 50% from the revenue, depending how much we get involved with the coach. We also give the coach or the expert marketing tools and user analytics. We have successfully validated and tested the platform in Romania. So now it's time to scale by going global. We will launch in Scandinavia in the fall by formulating a partnership with one of the most well-known personalities in the fitness and health industry in Scandinavia. His name is Ove Rytter. And through his network and my network, we will attract the top names in the industry for the launch on the platform. Simultaneously, we want to raise money to improve our backend, so we don't need to create plans in Excel, and to start scaling much faster. We have a big request from experts, but without a more improved backend, we cannot take them on. So I'll show you how the app works from a user perspective. So after you've chosen your expert and a plan, you have what to do in one single day on one screen. Each day on the top, you have a personal message from your coach. So we create a very close connection between the coach and the user. And also empower the coach, so it should feel like the coach's own app. You choose a meal, for example a breakfast. You have full ingredients, preparation, nutrition values, so it's very easy to cook the meal. If you go back to the home screen, if you decide that you eat out or ordering, you have meal guidelines, where the coach guides you what to choose in a restaurant or what to choose to order. Here we're also in discussion with Uber Eats to integrate meal deliveries, so you can actually order an approved meal from the coach directly from this screen. Going back to the home screen, when it's time for your physical activity, this can be fitness, yoga, anything that a coach has put in a plan. You have a clear description of what to do. In this case, it's a yoga plan. Again, going back to the home screen, each day you will receive a daily inspiration or education from your expert. This can be a form of a personal video from the coach or third-party content. And if you want to customize your plan, you go to overview. Here you can change meals. If you don't like a meal, you can change it to something else from the plan. And you also add your meals to the grocery list. And you find then all the groceries that you want to buy in the grocery list by ale. Here we're in discussion with Carrefour to integrate with their online grocery delivery.
Questions from the judges? It's all clear. Yes.
I have a question on the product. How is the value perceived for the end user, a service like this versus something like LifeSum or EatFit, where you're giving a series of exercises and meals that are not done or not planned by an expert, but the experts of the company. So I see the value of having a personalized expert for you, but then the complexities and the friction inside your early stage company of managing the experts and delivering the product to the end user, it creates a lot of challenges for you, while an approach of a similar plan for the users like other companies are in this space are doing. What is the perceived value for the user and you as a company? How are you going to manage the extra complexity?
Yeah, order today, these experts are selling plans. It's just that they're writing a book, they're selling plans on ebooks, YouTube links. So we're just making it easier for them it's a better tool, it's a distribution tool. And I think the end user, they're buying the plans from these people, or they want to know how to follow plans from these users. So I feel it's a much improved experience, because you're really following a plan from your hero or someone that you really want to follow, instead of some kind of in-house nutritionist at LifeSum. And to answer the question how to attract these people, the experts, we know them. We know many, not all, but we know many of the leading experts, both in Europe and to some extent in the United States. And since it's a revenue sharing model, our experience so far has been very easy to get them on board. And since they are doing the marketing and they have the channels, I believe we can speed up very fast. Only now with these 4 experts, we have 8,000 downloads without spending any money on marketing. So that's our main difference from, for example, from LifeSum.
So you use experts that's distribution and acquisition?
Yeah, because they receive up to 70% on the revenue. So they need to do the work in promoting the plan. And often if it's a famous expert, they have the networks. We have one girl on the plan, she has 500,000 people on her Instagram account. She makes one post and we see an immediate bounce in the App Store.
Is it really true here that the more, the better? So how many experts do you want to aggregate on the platform, or is it rather like a masterclass of this specific profession?
I would say both. Our model now, of course, we need to test it. It might be very well that we are wrong, but our model is to attract 100, we call them master influencers, these are the big names, and 1,000 coaches. Because I believe also we are a tool for, the people who need the most is this health coach that just graduated from the school, rents a small office, sits on one-on-one consultation, doing email, Skype. We want to solve their problem as well. So it's a both pole. First when we launch in a country, obviously we take the big names first. But I don't see any reason to why only focus on them as masterclass, because we are a great tool for the smaller coaches as well.
Except that they won't make that much money.
No, but they will make more money than today.
Okay, I have one silly question and then a serious question. The silly one is, why are you called Monday? Because everybody hates Monday. The real question is, I hope I haven't missed it, but what is the pricing? How much do the subscribers pay? And the logic behind this question is, there's a lot of free content that people who are interested can get, right? YouTube, Instagram, and stuff. And then people who want to pay sometimes just prefer the face-to-face, physical, cooperation with the coaches. And you're somewhere in between. Are there enough people who will be paying, who will be willing to pay whatever you cost?
Yeah, first question, the name Monday is true. A lot of people associate Monday with you start your new life and you end your ambitions on the same day. We want to change that. It's a new start. Every week you start on a Monday. Second question was? Pricing, yes. Today we just launched as a test market. We have 4 coaches. They each have a 5 weeks plan and they charge 15 euros. But this is 15 euros per plan. But this is just the beginning. We want the coach, the expert, to decide the pricing, maybe in some categories. Because you might have a superstar in California. Today, we know an example. That person sells a very similar plan to Serena's plan over PDF and YouTube links for $180. So the pricing will be different because there's such a different audience, and the length of the plan will be different. And sorry, the third question was?
No, it was just all in the.
Okay.
There's a lot of free content.
There's a lot of free content, but yes, you can change your life by finding stuff online on blogs and YouTube. But if you want a real plan from a real expert telling you every day what to do, this is easier. Okay, you have to pay for it. But people pay today for these kind of plans.
Hey, thank you so much. Give a hand for Monday.